You guys take your time looking at the cards and stuff. All right. What time is it, y'all? Y'all ready?
6:22. Yeah.
Y'all still looking at the deck? What cards I got? Let me know.
It's high art.
High art?
It is.
You liked it?
I love
It's
it.
beautiful.
Oh my god, thank you.
It's so beautiful.
What cards I got? Y'all
Now I
remember?
have the whole deck.
Oh, you got the whole
And I
deck?
have free will right here.
You have the full fucking.
But
Sorry, I will cuss
the
today.
hangman really, really stuck with it.
The hangman stuck with you.
I like the Google.
You like the Google card? I like that too. Did you get a card?
Oh, I was supposed to keep it?
No, no. I'm asking you.
Did you have a card that's from?
I've always liked High Priestess.
High priestess, yeah. You are a high priestess. Jan, did you get a card?
I did not pick one, no, but I can.
Okay, I need y'all all pick a card.
His card's the Fool.
Okay, I'm the fool.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he
was
got a
like,
fool.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I did the whole pose now.
You know the fool turns to the emperor.
yes.
Yeah, I always say that.
The emperor was beautiful.
The emperor?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your names? What's your, oh, no, don't say your real name, say your nickname. What's your kitty nickname for yourself today?
I don't understand. What do you mean, kitty?
Make your kitty, you ain't had a kid nickname when you was growing up where your mom would be like, mine was Nuna Berry, chocolate chip CC. What? Moo Moo.
I'll be Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea.
Princess.
Princess.
Mine was Frankie.
Frankie. Frankie. Sweet Pea. Princess.
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat. I love that. All right, so we can call each other by our maiden names, which is our nicknames tonight, if we can remember. Otherwise,
Sweet Cat.
Sweetie.
Princess.
Cat.
Yours was Princess. I was a princess too.
Wait, who's Princess?
I'm Princess.
You're Princess. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
What's
Sweet Pea, Frankie, Kit Kat, Nuna Bear.
Luna Bear. Moo Moo.
Can you imagine when I had my daughter? My mom started calling my daughter Princess, and I was like, no, ma'am.
Your inner child said no.
I told her, no, ma'am.
No,
Because
ma'am.
we both answered. I was like, oh, heck no.
Ooh, let me give you a cover too.
Yeah, I was like, because we both answered, and I was like, wait a second, this ain't happening.
You already know this.
I said, I'm a
Earned that
princess.
title.
You earned that title. That was a bag. Oh, mommy.
It's Janice. That'll be funny later.
I don't know what this is. It's my wand today. Maybe I should. No, I gotta use it this way. All right. This is the magical anointing wand. I will all get you guys together by the end of it. Let me just do it now. Hold on.
Oh.
Boom. Where's your?
My card.
Oh, you got your.
Oh, yeah. I got my style.
You are the Kit Kat. And the Kit Kat. You are the Frankie. You are the Sweetie. You are the lovely princess. Okay, you guys. You ready to heal your inner child?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all ready? Y'all done with y'all traumas?
Done.
Which one?
All of them.
All right, I'm trying. I'm optimistic. Optimistic.
Okay. All right. So
Let me know about music. We can turn it down.
the vibe is perfect, John.
Okay.
Moo moo.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm gonna be looking at my notes while I do this, so don't. Look, Princess got a whole mask on.
It's so scary.
It is beautiful though. I love it.
Princess is back.
What's y'all zodiac sign? She's in disguise.
He's in disguise. Yeah. Yeah. Can you breathe?
What's y'all zodiac
I
sign?
mean, eventually,
Okay.
I'll do this.
So
I'll
that-
get some fresh
I'm a
air.
Taurus.
I'll come back.
All right, good.
Kit Kat is a tortoise.
Kit Kat's a-
I'm an Aries.
Frankie is a Aries.
I'm an Aquarius.
Yes, you are. Aquarius
Sweet
out
Pea is
here.
an Aries. Aquarius. Oh, I said Aries. Where you got Aries at? Oh.
I'm an Aries.
Oh, Princess is an Aries. That's why. You saw how almost. Y'all must got a friendship. Y'all don't know. Y'all need to go ahead and alright. Y'all got some godly step moves y'all need to make together. Okay. Yes. Oh,
running into each other.
Yeah.
Wait, for real?
God trying to bring y'all
We were at
together.
the perfect situation together.
Yeah.
No way.
Well, I mean, she is. I literally, I was like, you guys, I'm sorry, suddenly I can't breathe.
You're good. You're good. Princess, it's all good.
I couldn't, like, my voice cracked, and I was like, okay, bye, y'all. But I tried, yeah. I was trying to, and that's all about what college is about.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Momo's an Aquarius.
An Aquarius.
I am.
Oh, Momo's an Aquarius. What do y'all think I am?
Well, I feel
No,
like
too.
I don't want to say anything.
I know this is so weird. We're doing it for the camera too, but everybody scooch over to the right a little bit.
What if it's? What if it? I hope it's not offensive. Like maybe.
Yeah, we all gonna be seeing a little
Can you
bit.
see us now?
I can see Frankie and Princess with Sweet Peas in the back and Jam.
Yeah, sweet pea.
Maybe you wanna get on.
I'm sure. Okay.
Alright. So, even though fuck the camera, we're experiencing our experience, but I want them to see our expanded eyes too. So, oh fuck. Let me get this. Oh, Jam.
That's why we're
Sorry. Just so we can get to the next slide.
Yeah, so it's just
Actually-
click.
Okay, that's perfect. Boom, boom. Oh, I said boom, boom. Did you hear that?
I heard it.
Princess, would you mind backing up just a little? Like this.
I feel like it's possible.
Okay.
Actually, that might be work. That might be
Yeah,
accurate.
that's what I'm.
Alright, we're all in it now.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now you guys gotta move over. Don't move, Sweet Pea. Everybody move closer to Sweet Pea.
It's sweet pea.
This actually is kind of beautiful. Wait, what's everyone's zodiac sign again? What is it?
Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, Aries, Aquarius.
What the fuck?
Wow, what's that?
What's my zodiac sign, y'all?
Taurus.
You must be an Aries or Aquarius.
Ah! We have two guesses.
Wait. Is it air,
Two.
fire, earth?
Yeah.
You're the earth in the middle, holding down all this air and the fire? That is critical. Not cuticles, criticals. Okay, what's my sign, y'all?
Okay.
Taurus.
We have a guess.
Good.
Cancer.
Cancer.
That's good.
I was gonna.
I am cuspy.
I
Hints.
guess.
Hints.
Capricorn.
Y'all, I just said I'm cuspy. I gave you the hint.
I have no idea.
What comes after Cancer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh my God, no.
I knew it.
You knew it. You should have said it first thought.
No,
Your
you
first.
shouldn't have because he's smart.
He's smart.
Well, I know
Yeah,
it. I know it.
Right,
I didn't wanna
exactly.
say it.
So that's good.
Okay, so I'm on the cover, so now I'm comfortable. You want to know where the moon is at right now? The
Yes.
moon is in Cancer. You know what that means, no?
What does that mean?
We'll talk about it later.
I think.
All right. Somebody said, does it mean self-care? Kit Kat said, does it mean self-care? Okay, so the first step to heal your inner child is forgiveness. It's self-explanatory, but it's not. It is that moment where you say, all right, you know what, do this exercise with me. Let's everybody put their hand out like this. All right, then put it on your heart. And I want you to say, I forgive you for what you have done to me. And then I want you to say, I forgive myself for what I have done to you. This is just one trick you can use when you are doing your shadow work, when you are having those moments where those very, very intrusive thoughts or feelings are popping up. and you're like, I don't want to feel this, but I have to deal with this. A lot of times when you're in arguments or you're in frustrating moments with different people, you think, oh, to stop a fight, I have to continue to fight. No. That friction that you're experiencing, in a way, is called karma. That karma you have to clear. Doing these exercises will help you clear your karma. And through clearing karma, guess what the key is to do? You have to forgive. So, manifesting. It's my song. Manifesting. So, when you embrace your starting point, just the first little thing on there. And also, I want to get into something first. Hold on. Let's go all the way back. So I just gave y'all some tips on how to clear your karma. And when you do it, I want y'all to do it genuinely. Like, imagine you are the person you are forgiving. Whatever they did to you, you forgive them as if you are yourself forgiving yourself. Now, you really got to go there to think about it. What are some of the things that people have done to you? Don't say it, just see it. We're going to release that by the end of this class. All right? And think about some of the things you've done. Don't say it. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just, I forgive myself for what I've done to you. I forgive you for what you've done to me. That's it. And mean it. All right? That's how you clear karma. You stop fighting, because you are giving them what they actually want. Not what you think you need and you think you want. It's just us just crossing paths, bumping into each other along this spiritual journey. So we want to get back to that point where we're just flowing. And all right, we bump now. I know how to bump your ass back into your position. I bump myself into, and we ain't gotta be bumping and arguing and fighting and trauma bonding. And that's how we begin to start clearing karma. Truly forgiving ourselves for the fact that we even existed, we even manifested as Aries or Leo or Cancer or whatever. Why did we even decide, starting point, which space we wanted to show up in? Why did we even do that? We gotta forgive ourselves for past life karma. Because a lot of this, that's all it is. You be like, why they do me like that? Because 5,000 eons ago, you was on that bullshit. Sorry, I ain't real like that, y'all. All right, so let me go back. I got some questions for y'all. You ready? What is this about? Why do you gotta learn about this stuff? What does tarot mean? Ain't that witchcraft? Who am I? Who do you use it for? God or the devil? Is you evil? Is you good? What made me get into it? Okay, who I work for? God or the devil? Why does this even matter? Does it even work? Is this even real? What's some questions y'all want to ask? What's some crazy ass questions y'all want to ask? And what's some questions you ain't never asked before about tarot, mysticism, astrology, and healing, and all that stuff? Yep, ask them.
I guess I'm curious how the cards gain power.
Ooh, how do the cards gain power? I like that question. Any other questions? I need it to be crazy, so don't be overthinking. Because Sweet Pie, you look like you want to say something and you ain't saying it.
What happened to Miss Cleo? Why did they run Miss Cleo off TV?
Why did they run Miss Cleo off TV?
What happened?
What happens if you eat a card?
What happens if you eat a card?
What happens if you collect them like Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
What happens if you collect them like Yu-Gi-Oh
Can I
cards?
place it down and be like the magician?
It's not that.
That is how I kind of live my life.
Yes.
Message. Sweet Pie, what's your question?
I see astrology more as a guide and not a lifestyle.
You see astrology as a guide and not a lifestyle. I love it. I see it as a tool. Put tarot in your toolkit of Pokemon cards. It's in the same realm. But we're talking about free will, y'all. So don't end up in the tower, because this is real life. So that's the only difference. You don't want to real life fuck nobody's life up. We don't want to create karma and then have more shit to forgive ourselves for, and then we like, damn, I thought it was Pokemon, but it was real life. But my inner child said, have fun, and then we had a little bit too much fun. So put it in the Pokemon card deck collection, but just be, that's that deck you pull out The tarot cards, you pull them out when you ready to fight real life. Guess what? Spiritual warfare. Those moments where you be like, I want to give up. Why do you want to give up? Who's projecting what onto you? What narrative is being thrown your way? We'll get into it. All right. You know what question I want to ask y'all? Hold on, it's up in my notes and I told Mumu that I am dyslexic. All right, so.
I said me too.
Yeah, me too.
I got I said me too. I got a question for y'all. Why y'all celebrate y'all birthdays? You don't celebrate your birthday? I like that. Okay. All these questions are valid, but the question that I think we all need to look at is, you know, we all are here for a reason, and why? That's the real question. Why do we keep hearing these mystic little points of our life? We're like, that don't make no sense. It got to be magic. It got to be God. It got to be a higher power. It got to be something beyond us that's doing this. Because sometimes I'll be looking at the world and I'll be like, how in the fuck we ain't died yet? Because this shit don't make no sense. They over there acting up. This person over here look like they finna hit the button. And I'm sometimes just like, it got to be something else like helping us do this. So just know, yes, the magic is real. Your magic is real. The things that you speak to yourself every day. That's why doing this work just right here with forgiveness is hard. You saying, I forgive myself, a lot of times you think you need closure. You don't need that person to tell you shit. They ain't gotta come say, I'm sorry. They ain't gotta say, fuck you. You don't need that. You just needed to tell yourself, fuck you in the mirror, I'm joking. You need to tell yourself, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I forgive me. It's okay. We here having this experience, and I may have came over there on your journey, you may have came on my journey, and we may have, you know, bumped into each other, but the whole point is for us to learn from each other, each one teach one. And so this is you acknowledging that world that you were born into by being honest about where you're at. And you can't be real about where you're at until you really be real about it. And sometimes being real about it is getting to the nitty-gritty, the ugly, the good, the bad, the ugly. Like, damn, I really don't like this aspect of my life. I really don't like this aspect of how I'm showing up. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like my fucking parents, but I love them. You know what I'm saying? Taking those titles off ourselves and taking the titles off of other people and asking ourselves, if I was that person, would I deal with that shit? Would I deal with my own shit? You know what I'm saying? And why? Am I really this perfect, pretty, I'm a Barbie girl? Or is there things for me to really address and work on? We got to be real about that shit. And sometimes I always tell people the next step is actually the hardest step to get through, because this first step is just you realizing that reality that you're making this. You're the one in the mirror talking to yourself and dictating and being the director, dictating how your day goes. If you have a shitty day, you're the one who's like, you had a fucking shitty day. And if you have parents or people around you reinforcing you ain't shit, how you think you're gonna go about your days, your months, your years, fucking birthday? You know what I'm saying? At that point, you ain't gonna have nothing to celebrate or feel good about. But if you start to rewire yourself, your subconscious, forgiving yourself daily, those deep, deep, dark, depressing moments, and realize I'm the controller, even bringing me to those scary moments of my life, I manifested this shit. I decided to be a Cancer. I decided to be a Leo. I decided to be an Aries. I wrote the contract with God. I am co-creating this experience, even the fucked up ones. You'd be like, oh, okay, this is what inner child healing is about. It's about taking accountability. It's funny, the moon is in Cancer, all right? With the moon being in Cancer, Cancer is all about the vibes. Cancer is originally known as the mom, right? The moon, the moody, the moo. Hey, moo, okay? And Capricorn is usually associated with like that father energy. Even us being on Gaia, Earth, that's like more like Cancer energy. And then we got Saturn and other planets that's like, Saturn is like Capricorn energy, right? So we kind of already in the mother energy. And by the time you see this class full circle in your real life, you're gonna be hard like a rock. Ain't nobody gonna be coming to your world, your reality, and do you. Only you gonna let them do you. Only you gonna allow them to do you some type of way, all right? But if you don't know how you doing yourself, if you're not aware of what your inner child every day is doing, if you're acting out being a damn brat, or your ass is on your ass a little too hard. You know what I'm saying? Or you're having too much fun, or you're not having enough fun. You know what I'm saying? You won't know. And so when we can get in tune with our inner mother and our inner father, we can forgive ourselves. We can bring back those pieces of our life together and be like, I'm not this broken, hurt, damaged, fucked up person because of what happened 10 years ago or 5 years ago or like 2 summers ago or whatever I didn't do or didn't allow. I am who I am right now in this moment. And forgiveness allows you to be present. When you're not present, fuck forgiveness, fuck inner child healing, fuck tarot, fuck astrology, fuck your mama, fuck your daddy, fuck everybody. When you're not present, you just creating what? More trauma, more past. And when you create that past and you create trauma, you create more karma. We want to create dharma. So let's say one more time what we forgive ourselves for. And then after we do like, hey, I forgive you for what you've done to me. I forgive myself for what I've done to you. I just want y'all to take like a second and we're just gonna like sit with it.
Can I like go in a different place and do it?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can go wherever you want. You can get on the ball, the little bouncy ball. You can go in the corner. You can go behind the shades. But I want you to take 5 minutes to just go forgive yourself. You can do it right now here sitting with me. I'm about to just guide us into a little baby meditation. Let me know when y'all ready. The music is fine. So everybody put their hands over their heart. And I want you to say, we're going to actually do another one, and then we'll go into the one we just learned. And this first one, you can say it out loud, or you can just say it in your head. This is an original OG one. You can look it up. It's called Pono Pono, or it's by Pono Pono. And you say, I'm sorry. Say it with me if you want to. I'm sorry. I love you. Thank you. Please forgive me. Let's say it one more time. I'm sorry. Thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. And then just breathe on that for a second. Deep belly breaths. Close your eyes. Release it out like a balloon. I want you guys just to imagine this balloon just helping you get closer and further away from the things you want to get further away from. I'm sorry. Thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. Hold the breaths. Wherever you're at, just release it or breathe in. Deep belly breaths. Fill the balloon up. Whatever the balloon color is, that's your color for now. Release. Just stay there for a second. Keep breathing out. Keep breathing. It's okay if other things pop up. Breathe through it. I'm not telling you to get rid of it. I'm not telling you to judge it. Don't judge yourself. Just breathe. You're just observing. Just observe all these different feelings and thoughts popping up. Once again, one last time. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Few more breaths. Breathing deep into the belly again. Or breathing out really hard. Letting that balloon just guide you like you're riding it. Your little avatar on top of the balloon, traveling wherever you want to go. Looking through your memories, looking through your mind. And just be honest about what's coming up. Don't try to run from it. Don't try to escape from it. Another deep breath. come back to that saying that we were doing before at the beginning. I forgive you for what you've done to me. And just breathe on that. Let those portals close. Let those doors close so new ones can open up. This is the space to let it all go. And it's okay. You can do this as much as you need to. As many days, as many years as it takes to come back to this. Healing doesn't stop. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Your eyebrows should be relaxing, your nose, your lips, your mustache, your arms. Wiggle your toes if you need to. Sway if you want to, dance. Hold yourself. Be with yourself. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. You can say, I forgive myself for what I've done to you. You could even say, for what I'm doing. Sometimes you could say, I forgive myself for what you're doing to me right now. Sometimes things just are still going on in real time, and that's okay. Breathe. Remember the balloon. If you're not riding the balloon or just breathing with it, you can even imagine it floating you in the air away from different things, different thoughts, different feelings. It can feel uncomfortable, but it's okay. Be with yourself. You need to acknowledge your inner mother and father right now. You need to acknowledge that inner child, its uncomfortableness, or if you are comfortable with yourself, acknowledge them. Like, I feel good. If you feel awkward, I feel awkward. If you feel bad, I feel bad. If you feel alright in the middle, I feel alright. If you feel nothing, I feel nothing. If you feel everything, I feel everything. It's okay. And when you're ready, just open your eyes and shake it all out, shake it all out, shake it all out, shake it all out. Shake it all out, shake it all out, shake it all out, shake it all out. Yeah. You can stretch, you can move. Your inner father and mother are present because you're present. Now your inner child has the space. The container, the masculine container, the room is the container, the feminine is the emotions, is everything in the room, everything moving within you. So let yourself move, let yourself be still, whatever feels right to you. Ooh. Do I see y'all coming to life? I think I see y'all coming to life, coming back to yourselves. There's no right or wrong. Ooh. I want y'all to hug yourselves. I'm so proud of y'all. Everybody hug themselves. Be like, I'm here for you. Just say it to yourself. I'm here for you, baby. I'm here for you, new child. Or you can say it in masculine, like you, your mama. Your own inner mother, not your mom, not your dad. Your inner mother and father are not your parents. They are you. There's your masculine feminine. You say, I'm here for you, baby. Or I got you, baby. It's all right. What you need? What you want me to do about it? Somebody did something to you. You did something, it's okay. When you talk to kids, you don't beat them up when they do something wrong. So you don't beat your inner child up either. And sometimes it's hard, but you realize Other people are just little kids doing stuff to us. They don't mean no harm. They're just not getting the care and the love they need to act right. They didn't get what they needed. Some of y'all didn't get what you needed. So we didn't act right. And that's okay. Breathe. Let's go back to the balloon when you're ready. Let's get into the rest of this class. Breathe, move. Don't judge yourself. Don't be nervous. It's a space for us to be transparent and vulnerable. When you're working with the inner child, you have to be very transparent and vulnerable. You ever tried to lie to a kid? It don't work. They see right through it, you know? They be like, what's wrong? You okay? Growing up, a lot of us are taught to ignore how we really feel. Our parents are taught to ignore how they feel, and then they don't see us, and then we don't see them, and we see something else, whether it's good, bad, ugly, you know, whether it's the suit they gotta put on for work, or the happy face they're putting on because they're going through a divorce, whatever it is, death, you know, financial issues, problems they're dealing with every day. The world is crazy. When we put these masks on, we can't really see what's going on. So when you are with your inner child, you may not be able to do it with your parents. You may not be able to do it with your friends, but at least take the mask off with them. So you can not have that mask up with your future kids, with your siblings, with them, and you can teach them how to be present, be here. We don't have to act, we don't have to show up, we don't have to be something we're not. Even me looking at y'all, you don't have to respond to me however you think you need to respond for me to look at you and think, oh, you are doing the right thing. No, you always know what's the right thing for you. But in this society, in this world, we're trained to go against that inner child. We're trained to put on a show. And that's okay, but whose show are we living? Ours or theirs? And when you're a little kid, I want y'all to say it out loud. What was that thing that you were like, I'm gonna be this person, I'm gonna do this? Say it. What was your thing, Kit Kat?
How are we talking?
What was the thing that if Superman takes off the vest at work, when you took off your vest of school, of work or whatever, you grew up and you were like, this is my thing?
Oh, I was gonna be like a book writer.
Her Kit Kat said, I'm gonna be a book writer.
Yeah, good stories.
Good, she's telling good fucking stories. Fuck you talking about? Okay. Princess? Wait, what? You got the mask on, I can't hear it. Come on, take the mask off first.
Okay, I said, I don't think I understood your question.
What was that thing when you was growing up you always wanted to do?
I mean, be the manager at McDonald's.
Kit Kat, no, not Kit Kat, Princess said, Princess said, I'm gonna be the manager at McDonald's.
I love McDonald's.
You love McDonald's for real? Aw.
You got the extra crispy Sprite.
I wanted to be the manager when I
That Frosty, no, that's at Chick-fil-A. I was about to say the Frosty lemonade drink is my drink. But I used to love the 3 chicken tender meal or something, like in the wraps. Oh my God. It's fire. Yeah. Okay.
And then when I actually started working there,
Mhm.
I didn't want to be the
You didn't want to be
manager
the manager.
anymore.
Oh, nah. Well, now what is your big dream?
I want to be an audiologist.
She wants to be, Princess said, I want to be a fucking audiologist. Audiologist. She wants to be the DJ for you bitches.
Oh no. I wanna dig in your ears and
Oh
clean all
no,
the
she
bugs and
wanna
earwax
dig
out.
in your ear, and my ears be dirty. My mama always get on me about that. She was like, Jay, you clean your ears. I'll be like, then clean them. I'm joking.
I want to clean them up.
She wanna clean y'all ears so y'all can hear.
Yes.
Cause they can't hear shit. They don't hear nothing. Okay. Sweet Pete, what it just be going in one ear and out the other, you know what I'm saying? Lord have mercy. Anyways, Sweet Pete, what did you take the superhero outfit on and say when you was a kid that you wanted to always do?
I wanted to be a singer.
Child. Come on. Don't do this phone. It's okay. All right. So, when you make that inner child's dream real, no matter how small, every single day, that's you taking your inner masculine, all right, to actually do the steps. The masculine is the container. The masculine is the room. The masculine is the house. Look at that little feather. All right. The masculine is going to create the world. All right. It's going to create the environment. It's going to say, if my daughter or my son wants to be this famous videographer, photographer, whoever, don't I have to put them in the schools? Don't I have to put them in the environment? Don't I have to go, get the funds to buy the equipment? Make sure it don't fall.
Yes, ma'am.
Make sure you guys do these things for yourself. You really take the time. You see how much time you take to go pay a bill? All right? To do this work and do that class and do that. I want y'all to put that same amount of effort into putting that damn dream on the schedule. You said you wanted to do what growing up? Say it out loud.
Be a good person.
So every day we're gonna work with our masculine, our inner father. I don't care what your daddy said. Your daddy said, "Oh, you can't do that. I ain't got the money for that. So how you gonna do that?" Your daddy, all y'all daddies said something different. Some of y'all daddies, we don't know what it is. All right. If your dad never even gave you affirmation or confirmation, or wasn't in the place to give you affirmation and confirmation, aka profess, say something to you to allow you to know that you can think of yourself in that and put yourself in that position. I want you guys to take your inner masculine, your inner father, and you put yourself in that position. When you do this type of work with your inner mother and inner father, you kind of are actually preparing yourself for your dream relationship, your dream partnership, friendships. You're going to start to imagine yourself around people who also think like this, who also support these ideas and these thoughts you have. So now, as the inner father's like, all right, fuck. My damn son and my daughter said they want to do X, Y, and Z, but we got all these bills and all these other things we got to take care of. I'm going to work on that because that's what men do. That's what fathers do. They make that shit happen. They protect the child. They profess. They protect. They provide. They don't look out for the child. They're like, all right, I don't know how I'm gonna make the money so you can go to that dance rehearsal or that vocal lesson, but we're gonna find a way to work it out. I'll work more hours. I'll do whatever I do. That's what real men do, right? Your mama gonna do this. What your inner mother gonna do. I don't care if your mama said you can't do that. You're not talented enough. I don't love you. Some of our mamas crazy. Or if your mama did say, I love you, but baby, I just don't know. Aren't you sure? Do you really think you can acquire this? Do you really think? Shut up, mama. Sorry. We're gonna take the titles off our mom and our dads right now. All right. And we're gonna ask ourselves, is that a real friend? If they not talking like a real friend, you're gonna have to get away from them. That's y'all new saying. If they say it with me, if they not talking like a real friend, you're gonna have to get away from them. Okay? I don't care if it's your mama, your sister, your brother, whatever, because at the end of the day, to heal our inner child, we also gotta do what our inner child tells us what the fuck we wanna do. That's in Georgia, the fuck. Say the fuck.
The book.
The fuck. Right. Oh shit. I love that. He said the fuck. I love that. Okay.
Excuse me.
So you're gonna get away from them people. And you're going to use not only the masculine to protect this world you bring, but you're going to use the feminine to care about it. She's going to be the one that's going to be loyal to it, who's going to be like, who's going to nurture, going to be like, oh, my baby said what? The father going to be like, all right, your child said she wouldn't do all these goddamn things. I got to go figure this out. The mom going to be like, all right, then let me go dust you off. Let me get your hair cut. Do you look like an artist? Do you look like the part that you say you want to play? This ain't just theater. This is real life. Your inner child like, all right, Mom, I want to do all of these things, and then you can't look at your child and be like, how you gonna, if you look at a plant and be like, what you mean you need sun to grow? What you mean you need water to grow? That damn plant is gonna die. You gotta look at yourself like a plant and be like, all right, this inner child, sometimes we got multiple inner childs too. You're gonna say, oh, this inner child, this part of me needs to the nutrients, the food. Am I eating certain foods? What do artists eat? What do audiologists eat? How do they read in the mornings? What's their sleep schedule? Let me start getting real mama bearing Am I bringing my little purse with all the nutrients and the snacks for the soccer team, for the what'd you say yours was, Frankie?
Paleontologist.
Paleontologist, when he out there in the desert looking for the fossils, do I got extra water on deck at his volunteer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta get into it. You ain't never thought about the things your mama did for you when you was growing up, so you could go, even just go to school, or you can go to work or whatever. That's how you gotta care. The moon is in Cancer, you gotta care about your life. Wherever the moon is, another thing to teach y'all real quick, the opposite of that, where the moon is, the opposite of that sign is a great way to go about that moon phase. So if the moon is in Cancer, you want to be a Capricorn right now. You want to be hard. You want to be like, I'm a thug. I'm a boss. Capricorn about the status, about the boss. Okay? Boss. You ever heard the boss say, boss? What he said? Somebody's do it. Who can do the best? Boss. That's it. Boss. I can't even do it. You did it best. Okay? You got to be in that energy when the moon is in Cancer. So right now, I'm making y'all a boss of your inner child, of your healing journey. All right? Right now, you might feel all a little open, like, she hitting all my little emotional spots and wounds. But I'm sewing it up. I'm not hurting you. I'm just sewing it up. I'm getting you comfortable with it so nobody can come to your world and pick you all apart. This is where we can get rid of narcs. Okay? We can get rid of the toxic people. Because we're going to be like, hold on. If my garden required X, Y, and Z, how in the fuck I'm letting you in this world making me feel X, Y, and Z? When we said we're going to be a singer and we're going to be a paleontologist.
Yeah.
We said we was going to do all these amazing things. How in the fuck
Oh,
you over here making me feel a way about doing what I said I was going to do when I was a kid? Mama, friend. All right, because if they ain't talking to you like a friend, then we're going to have to get away from them. All right? And that's how we're going to really forgive people. We're going to forgive, and that's how you really forgive and forget. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm on my journey. Oh, my son, I done took them to practice. Okay, wherever y'all think is, you're going to take your inner child there. And when you do this, it helps you accept. So the next step in your childhood is acceptance. Now you done forgave, you done looked at your life, you done looked at the contracts you didn't sign, you done looked at where you at right now, one time we in present. You're like, all right, look, I just got to go ahead and accept this shit for what it is. I got to honor my reality of my upbringing, of the outside world, of everything that I live in, everything that I have been through since I was a kid up until this moment, to this day, today, October the 6th, 2023, and just let it go. We just gonna say, let it go.
Let it go.
Come on, take your arm, just let it go. Just say, oh, fuck this shit. Fuck
Fuck that
it. Fuck
shit.
it.
The fuck out of here.
The fuck out of here with that shit. All right? And then in this moment, this is how you start to build that very, very loyal relationship with yourself, with your inner mother and father. Because now you're like, all right, mom, all right, dad, I forgive y'all, whatever. But now that I'm here in this moment with myself, every day I'm going to be forgiving myself for something new. Your parents, they didn't have no formula to raise you. They didn't know what the heck they was doing. Y'all, a lot of y'all, you just watching your parents growing up with you. And y'all learning, each one teaching from each other. So this is how we get out of the judgment, out of the chaos and the toxicity. Not only just forgiving them, but honoring and accepting their part they played up until this point. And now you guys, guess what you have done through acceptance? This is you kicking yourself out your own nest. Kicking yourself out your own house. Your mama house, your daddy house, your sister crib, your auntie, your grandma. Whatever little space you've been taking up in their world, this is your opportunity to take space in your own. Take back space. Take back control through acceptance. When you don't accept things, this is actually the hardest. This is actually the hardest step for most people. Most people in my course, they don't get through this step. They can't accept their reality. They're too far gone. Too many things have happened. Too many things have been done, and they've been operating from their own real dad's toxic or not available space, emotionally or distant, or even if their parents were really involved. Too invasive, too overprotective, too sheltered, or they're operating from their hurt inner mom's world, their hurt mom's world. They have not even begun to forgive themselves. They have not even begun to see, damn, I'm not a puppet to my parents. I'm not a puppet to what this world says I have to do and I shouldn't do. I am only here for what my inner child said she came here to do. For that little kid in me before the world said, this is what we want you to manifest your magic with. Okay? Acceptance is that point where you're like, boundary. When you can accept things, you can create healthy boundaries. Aries. Y'all know about boundaries. Oh, y'all know. Y'all be like, dang. I didn't even know that was a line I couldn't cross. Or that was a line I told you it was a fucking line because I can cuss your ass out 1,000 times. You know? What? And then Libra be over here in the middle like, well, it was a line, but I don't know if it was a line. Maybe it was a line, but you was in the line though. But if you told me don't cross the line, Libra started to start struggling. My moon is Libra. My mom and my daddy moon is Libra. I'm their mama and their dad at this point. Hey, mom and daddy, if y'all watching, love y'all. But I forgive y'all. I forgive myself. I want you to also say right now in this moment, I forgive you, mom and daddy. Even if they ain't do nothing wrong, I'm just gonna forgive them. I forgive y'all. And I also want you to say, I forgive you, inner mother and inner father. Why y'all think I'm making y'all forgive y'all own inner mother and father?
For what they might could do in the future and after tonight.
They're like our own worst enemy.
Yeah. And sometimes we don't even realize we haven't even been operating in our true divine femininity, in our true divine masculinity, because we're still operating under the reins of our own mothers and fathers' teachings of what real manhood and real womanhood look like. So when you forgive yourself, then you're able to be like, all right, you know what? Let me get my peace back. Let me get my life back. Thank you, Mom. I don't need your help anymore. Okay. Think of that. Nope. I got this part. I'm getting to the driver's seat of my life. I'm a big girl. I'm a good big boy. I'm putting my pants on, but don't tell me put my shoe on. Stop it. I said I got this part. That's what the forgiveness does. Acceptance, though, is you actually put the damn shoes on by yourself and you walking out the door. You kicking yourself off the nest. You pushing yourself beyond what they told you, what they taught you, what your auntie, your cousin, everybody around you on, and saying, all right, oh, why y'all got the next step up here? You didn't tell me.
Oh, I thought that was intentional and like really.
I thought it did it on
Spirit
its own.
did that. You see how that just worked
I thought
out?
it was timed, so you're like timing yourself.
I don't know about that, but you know what I'm saying? No, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. So, lastly, acceptance is going to help you trust that process, the evolution of you, because now you got to be like, all right, I don't really know what I'm doing. I got to crawl, I got to walk, and then I can get back to where I was at. This is like ground zero, starting all over at acceptance. Like, all right, I want to go now. No, sit your ass down before we create that shit. We got to forgive ourselves for it. And like, take your time. Take your time with yourself. You don't tell a kid, grow up. They need time to like walk, wiggle them toes, bounce their legs around. Hold on, mom. Hold on. You know how the kids with little babies be and stuff.
Baby giraffe.
Like a baby giraffe. Hold on, what you mean? I gotta fend for myself. Some of y'all might still need time to separate from parents and aunties and uncles and cousins. Acceptance gonna help you do that. Acceptance gonna help you see, oh, that's your shit, mom. That's your shit, dad. That's your shit, sis. And if I want my inner child to go do all the things that I came here to do, I feel like I birthed this existence for me to live out, I have to also accept where other people are not showing up for their inner child. I have to also accept where other people are not clearly seeing they're not being the main character of their life. And so if I dare go be the main character of mine, I might get some backlash. The boundaries, they might not like them. When you say, no, I can't hang out, friend, and smoke all day with you because, I got this audiologist practice meetup tonight. I can't come over there and bullshit with you, Charlie, because I'm focused on being a good person. You know what I'm saying? Kit Kat, what was her thing again?
Book writer.
Book writing.
As a storyteller.
Storyteller. I wanted to know, like, okay,
I'm sorry.
storytelling.
What do you want? I want to
Storytelling.
Okay.
You storytelling.
Yeah.
They gonna be mad because you're gonna be like, I don't wanna get high and get drunk right now. I don't wanna escape my reality. I want to create my reality. I'm gonna go write this book, bitch. It's gonna be a bestseller. How you feel about that now? Acceptance. Now, accepting is hard. Wait, just look at acceptance for a second. Like, damn, I've been living my whole life this way, and you telling me all I gotta do is put the puzzle pieces of my life together and go get my life? I was trying to work on some acceptance shit with Jam Boom today. I was like, I can't accept that. I can't, what? Get the chip off your shoulder. Just like we said, let it go. I want you to say, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. You accept your reality now. You accept what you gotta do. You're gonna do it. Even if it's hard. Even if, oh, I said I'm gonna go be this famous singer, dancer, supermodel. All right. Are you gonna go to rehearsals? Are you gonna actually go book the gigs? Or are you gonna be like, I'm scared. I don't know. Well, the finances, the funds. No, what do we say? Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And you're gonna go do it, right? Right?
Right.
Right. Adjusting. Now you got to adjust. You're like, all right, I'm the main character of my life. Now I'm a superstar. Well, wait, we didn't get on the Grammys yet. So now we gotta rehearse, we gotta dance, we gotta become it, we gotta write the books, we gotta practice. Practice gonna make perfect. Ain't no such thing as perfect. You just need to know you're worth it. And all this healing stuff, it can be annoying, but you're worth it. So she gotta show up. Adjusting is that hard, okay? It's you deciding you will do things differently. It's you deciding you will show up differently. It's you deciding, all right, inner mother and father, how are we gonna do this though? We gotta adjust. Adjust is a little easier because now that you in it, this is like going to the practices, going to the meetup, just going. Every day being like, all right, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but we creating a reality. Things is changing. I may not be the best at so-and-so. I may not know what the hell I'm doing, but at least I'm doing it. While somebody's spending 10 years at wasting their life at a job, talking about they hate the job, y'all actually doing your dream. Y'all actually listening to the inner child. You actually being that man, being that strong woman in this crazy world saying, well, I'm spending my free time doing what I really want, living the life I really want to live, not for somebody else, not on somebody's time, not somebody's script. You're living, you're being it now. Fuck being present. You are it. Okay? So, you gotta be honest though. This is where it gets like tricky. And then the next step, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, fuck. You gotta be honest about your shortcomings. You gotta be honest about what you're capable of doing. Some of us may be in financial positions where all the things we wanna do, we just can't afford it. Some of us might be in positions where some shit is just emotionally we may not even be prepared for. We still gotta like do some things behind the scenes in private before we can publicly show ourselves off in that kind of way. Be real about that. Be real about what you already know you're capable of and you really can do and where you want to go the fuck off on. And then once you be real about it, that's where you work with the inner child and the inner parent, where you don't now let the inner child just take over your life and you're just this big old kid expecting life to just give you everything you want and you just act out and be like, well, I'm mad because it didn't happen the way I wanted it to. It's real life. That's why I said pull out them Pokemon cards, the tarot cards, okay, but this still real life, though. I can pull out all the cards. I'm a high priestess, I'm the empress, but the empress gotta first become the motherfucking Queen of Wands. She gotta get her fire, her little crazy, burst outs and all kind of energies together. She gotta get her mind, her thoughts right, okay, with that passionate fire. Then she get the mind and the thoughts right and the talking and the walking, start matching up. She gotta get the feelings, the Queen of Cups, all right? She gotta get her mood right. Is she even in the mood? She acting all depressed or she like, nah, I'm about it, I'm with it. And then she gotta get the money, she gotta get the material, she gotta get everything looking and feeling, and she gotta be it to become the empress, to become the emperor. And these are just some of the cards in the tarot deck. It takes time to become it. You have to adjust. You can't just be like, I'm the Page of Swords today and I'm the Empress tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Now there's certain levels where it's almost like you are embodying it or you get closer and closer to it so you know what it feels like. You're like, oh, this is what it's gonna feel like when I'm doing so and so. That's the point. And then you in those moments, you let your inner mother and your inner father reaffirm to you, see, I got you. I told you. Hug yourself one more time. Let's go into it real quick. I told you I got you. I told you I wasn't wrong with. Okay? And you just be like, that's the moment where you make yourself feel real proud, real good. You be like, I got you. Who finna do what? The book. Say the book. Okay. And in those moments where you're real about, hey baby, look, I ain't got all the money, but we gonna make a way.
Exactly.
Hey baby, I don't know how to, I'm not the best mom. Sometimes I forget to water my flowers. You know what I'm saying? You could be real like, but I'm gonna set an alarm every day. I'm gonna start doing things to nurture you. I'm gonna start doing things to father you. This is where you can make those commitments to show up for yourself a little bit better and what your inner child needs. So maybe that job putting on you a little too much. You might have an art idea or something you want to write down, something you want to sing. You need to pull out that voice memo and go sing that song in that bathroom. You need to go goddamn have a book on you at all times that you, oh shit, that's a book. Oh, she got her book. Let me shut up. She already in her empress.
Well, I need to practice writing in it.
She gonna write in it though. But that's a step.
Having the book.
Come on, princess. She got the book. You seeing what I'm saying? That's seeing what I'm saying? See, the audio, she get me. Okay? Miss Princess, Dr. Princess in the motherfucking building. Bitch. Next, we have ownership. All right. With ownership, this is actually the hardest step. I'm talking all this shit to y'all, but then y'all gonna have to go home and do this shit. You're gonna be like, fuck. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years come from to this day. Are you gonna actually do everything I said? Or are you gonna be just like, damn, Jay, really? Which side of the coin you wanna be on? Which side of the tarot card you wanna be on? Do you wanna be that person who's like, I ain't even need a tarot reading because I already knew what the reading was gonna say and I did it? Or you gonna be the person who's gonna be like, damn, they really did something to do that and I ain't do it. This is some of the parents we have in our life. Don't y'all got those family members where they be like, oh yeah, and I was supposed to be the blah, blah, blah. And they be like, Grandpa, shut the fuck up.
Alright, that was 1999.
Moo said that was 1990, 63,
Exactly.
45, now the 1900s.
That was supposed to be me on Motown.
That
I
was
just
supposed to
didn't
be
go
me.
to the audition. But
I just didn't
that
go
was
to
supposed
do
to
the
be
thing.
me. Shut your ass
So
up.
everybody. Okay. Ownership, you gotta take those practical steps to shift the reality. We adjusted, but now you got to teamwork makes the dream work. You got to find your friends, you got to find your tribe. Okay, who is you supposed to be hanging out with? Because who are you supposed to be hanging out with and I'm supposed to be hanging out with? I want to be an artist, filmmaker. This is where we respect the boundaries, the journeys, the paths. A lot of people ain't gonna respect your path. They don't take ownership. They don't take accountability. They just be like, oh, I had a shitty day and fuck it. Because I didn't have Starbucks. Bitch, you were supposed to go to Starbucks. How that was on me? How was yo not going to Starbucks and having a good day on me now? This is where you can help yourself. When you take ownership, can't nobody project a thing on you. Can't nobody deflect, project, intersect, whatever the hell you want to call it. You are in full control. You can see a person from a mile away about to project something. You be like, you know when that, y'all ever seen that little thing of Nikki where she was like, anyways. He was like, Child, anyways. You be seeing shit from a mile away. You be like, I know my mama is finna come over here in 5, 4, 3, 2 with that bullshit. One, stop. Did you take ownership for your shit? Because last time I checked, you said you was going to work out and you was going to be doing X, Y, Z. You ain't did none of that shit. But you want me to stop doing what I'm doing to account for you? Ownership going to help you not waste time with people or your own time. Because we only got for so much time here. So it's like, who finna be on their deathbed complaining about what? Not y'all. About who? Because I didn't do what my little inner child. I'm finna be on my deathbed like, bye bitches.
Right, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. I don't care how small, how big I went for the dream, what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? Synchronicity. My mama say the synchronicities. The synchronicities. Yes.
So
Of course. Moomoo's, that's his thing, of course. Alright, so when you be real about where you will fuck up, or you can do better, and I should have said where you will fuck up and or can do better and will, yes. Where you will fuck up / can do better. Where you can do better, could do better, but couldn't do better, but can. But I was gonna say something, but it didn't come out right. Whatever. Ownership. Ownership is gonna not only help you have boundaries, help you get out of that. You know what? How we was talking about earlier, people bumping into each other along their path. It's gonna help you stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Where's my map? Okay.
Where's my map?
Okay, Blues Clues, whatever the hell we was talking about. You need a clue. What was that? What was the other show though? With the Blues Clues guy? Didn't he get in trouble for some shit? We're not gonna go into that.
Don't ruin my childhood. I did not care what that man did off the camera.
I don't care what that man did off the camera. What that had to do with me?
Nah,
Right.
I don't think he did anything. I think he just had drug problems.
Oh,
That's fine. We all did.
okay.
That's
We
fine.
all had a little
I-
drug problem.
He
I
fell
thought
down.
he
He
was
fell down on it.
We all had a
That's
little
fine.
the
People can
rock
have this whole
problem.
life. I care
Yeah,
about the
he
character.
was like, I'm gonna see my way out. That's all.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. People try to make that such a big deal. It's like,
But
what you doing behind closed doors? It's like,
what you do behind closed doors, you don't know why your mama was drinking all that. You don't know why your daddy was getting high. You don't know why your parents was doing what they was doing, because this world is crazy.
Exactly.
Don't be, and also that's a beautiful point to bring up during ownership. Own your shit. We got addictions, we got vices, we all just own that shit. Ain't nobody say, hey, just quit. Whatever your coping mechanism is, whatever your process is, girl, leave that big bottle on the floor. Whatever your process is, that's your process. Queen of Cups with me. Come on now. That is your process. That is just where you at it. Look, I'm finna smoke this cigarette. Some of y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some of y'all know what y'all think is. You might be addicted to video games or some shit. You don't never know what the shit might be. All right. Own your shit. Don't let nobody make you feel bad for that, and don't be making other people feel bad for their shit. Just know that's their shit, and I'm finna own my shit, but not yours. Tell them goodbye.
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 All right, because you took responsibility for your shit. Ownership, own your shit. Same thing. Say own your shit.
On your shit.
Say I own my shit.
I own my shit.
I want to hear that again. Come on, y'all.
I own my shit.
Yes, I own my shit. All right, when you own your shit, you know when somebody giving you a bag of shit, you can be like, goodbye. That's what we were saying before.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. All right. It's okay. What I'm gonna do with your shit though? I already got my own shit.
Literally, it's in the toilet.
Bag lady, do 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 do.
Oh yeah.
Bag lady. We don't want to be bag lady. We don't be nobody. A lot of us, we tired already. We've been the bag lady. We tired of being a bag lady. Okay.
My back hurt.
My back hurt. Oh child, my back hurt. I'm tired. I can't pick up your bag too, and mom. Come on now, mama. Come on, sis. Come on, meet me halfway somewhere. When you find the time to take ownership, you're gonna find the people who also take ownership too. You're gonna find those people who look, they going through life just like you. They like, I don't know how I'm fighting, but I'm putting the fight up. I'm doing it. I ain't letting life fuck me up. Come on, Molly Watt life.
Molly Watt, like, really just take me out of that wig and just yank that.
I love y'all. All right.
Sorry.
It's fine. You gonna mollywop this life. You ain't gonna let this life just throw you around. And sometimes our moves, that cancer move, it can just whop. You be like, damn, where the come on now, we not finna just act like we don't know why that bill popped up. We not finna act like no more that we don't know why certain things happening, because we took ownership, right? That inner mother and that inner father in there, they like, look, this is the reality we created. Look, now this is why it's hard. Because some people like, I want to do this, I want to be famous. But then when fame comes, and real life comes, and then the responsibilities to be who you say you are come, they be like, oh, hell no. It's a lot of work. I said I want to do X, Y, Z. I don't know about it. Your grandpa be like, yeah, and I was supposed to be, and you was supposed, and grandpa, why the fuck you not that then? You look like you said, fuck that shit. It looked like you said, I don't know, I don't. Tis. Don't be like some of y'all grandpapas and y'all grandmas. Don't be like them. I know you love them. They got great advice. Don't do what they do. Do better. Be better. Okay? the 5th in the 5 judgment. We still got almost.
Okay.
You thought. Evil laugh.
Oh my. Yeah.
Do an evil laugh now, everyone. So look, y'all, you're gonna feel like the villain. You're gonna feel like the villain when you take ownership. You're gonna feel like the villain when you surrender. Because people gonna be like, well, what? I was used to us fucking around our life, fucking around and finding out. Bitch, I'm not gonna waste my life in 30, 40 years fucking around finding out that if I don't go for these dreams, I'm gonna be miserable 20, 30, 50 years from now. I got to do something. Or bro. Look, bro. Let me have a talk with you. This is how you're gonna have to start bodying people in your life. Don't hit them. Don't slap them. You ain't gotta do none of that. You never had to do that, but sometimes we get taught that. All right, then you also see these people who go in their life where they don't know how to heal their inner child. They just start ramming through everybody. You be like, damn, Greg, I know you said you want to do X, Y, and Z, but it's a way. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Okay, look at Moo Moo. So surrender. You gotta be open to the aha moments. All this is not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna be synchronicities. And these moments where you have downloads, you're gonna be like, oh, aha, that's how I should do that. And that's how, y'all probably got mad aha moments during this. Y'all like, You ain't gotta do nothing else, just aha. Just be like, oh. Say, oh.
I saw a meme
What?
that said life is nothing but a bunch of okay.
Oh.
Life is nothing but a bunch of okay.
All the cliche shit is real. All of it. You just be like, oh, that's what I gotta do? Is that easy? Yes. This is why people don't get to surrender, because they can't get to the ownership, then they can't accept, and they be like, oh, on the other side. They just watching other people have O's and they don't want to have the O's. Go ahead and have your O moment. Let's do it one time. Oh. It was just that simple. Simple dimples. Yes. Smile now. Come on. Right? Cheese to the camera. We're going to Snapchat this moment in our memory bank. All right? So, forget about, clarity. Forget about, I gotta have wisdom, I gotta be smart, you're gonna get that along the way. You're gonna become the guru master of your life along the way. You're gonna become the tarot reader, the high priestess, the empress, the emperor. You're gonna become these things along the way. You're not gonna be like, I gotta do this by this date. Fuck that shit. Because when you think it's gonna happen for you, I didn't know I was gonna be here. I'm over here thinking my life gonna go in a whole different direction. Jay, I'm like, yo, Jade, I need you out here. I'm like, oh shit. Oh, right when I thought I had life figured out, because I was taking the steps, because I was taking ownership, because I was accepting my reality for what it is and making it what I want. Somehow, some way, I was on my journey and Jam seen me on mine, and he said, let me align this moment. Oh, if you don't do it, how the universe gonna see you doing it to align you with what you're supposed to be doing? You gotta be doing something. But then you gotta surrender too when you having those moments where you really don't know what the hell you're doing. You be like, I don't know what the fuck. I really don't. I don't know if I'm doing something right. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. You have those moments where you just be like, am I even getting anywhere? Or am I just going in circles? Is this just repetitive? Is just this? That's a part of the evolution of you becoming you. You think Beyonce wasn't up in the rehearsals having them dancers singing dance, and they wasn't like, damn, this bitch don't make us sit down for 1 second. And then when they got to the show, they was like, oh, we killed that shit. You better go through your training. You better surrender to the training. You better surrender to what it takes. Don't you want to live that life you always want to live? Did you say, what is it that y'all said y'all wanted to do when y'all was growing up? Let me hear it one time.
Audiologist.
Hello.
Oh, do we want to do now?
That don't even matter. You can do that on your own time.
All right.
All right. Becoming who you always wanted to be takes time. You gotta surrender to it. You gotta be like, man, I don't know how the fuck this shit gonna happen. This is really hard. I ain't sugarcoating shit for you. You're like, this is black coffee. This is black tea, no honey, no nothing.
I like that.
Oh shit. That's some airy shit.
I love black coffee.
I love that. Yeah, I love black coffee too.
No sugar.
I'm the
No
opposite of that.
She's the opposite. She like that sugar.
You like a little bit of
Little,
coffee
you
with
know,
your cream.
you can surrender with a little sugar. I ain't saying you got to just snatch the Band-Aids off. You can kind of peel it, but sometimes they ain't worth it. You just gonna have to. You know how that shit feel when you try to take the Band-Aid off a little bit. That shit.
Yeah. And I got hairy arms.
Don't do that. You might as well just go ahead and just take the sugar out. Surrender. At some point, you're gonna have to take. Ain't no sugar, bitch. Sorry, I wasn't trying to call nobody a bitch. Don't take it personal.
We get it.
Ain't no sugar. Sweet and sour. Now these sweet. Why am I giving them free ads? They need to pay me. Hello. Oh. Surrender is funny though, because it's like you be like, I need to do this, I need to do that. Sometimes you done did everything. Some of y'all, you done did everything. It ain't nothing for you to do. You just need to keep doing what you're doing and stop trying to control shit that's really uncontrollable. This is where you really do let God or the universe use as a vessel. Because if you've taken your masculine, divine masculine, your feminine, your feminine, divine feminine energy, aka your inner mother, your inner father, you doing everything in your fucking power. You're like, body and life. Like, bitch, I will win.
That's right.
The Rocky. Ain't no way God finna not see you and be like, this kid is doing something. Let me got down, twinkle, twinkle, little star, abracadabra, Pocahontas, hocus pocus, and make some magic happen in your life. You know when you was a kid, how many things you believed in yourself and thought you could do and you ain't even think about it? Where is that imagination now? Why y'all thought I had you imagine the balloon? Because some of y'all, let me know. Did y'all even see the balloon?
I saw that balloon.
You saw the balloon? Did you see the balloon? Honestly, what did y'all see?
A red balloon.
A red
I saw a
balloon?
red balloon too.
You saw a red balloon?
I never think of that.
Why
Wow.
red? I don't
Yours
know.
purple? But you could imagine something. Was it dark? Was it white? What was the room? Was you in a room? Where y'all was
It
at?
was kind of like claymation, like James and the Giant Peach, but it was like
Oh,
a little kid
wow.
on top of a big balloon. That's
Wow, yeah.
It was literally on top of my diaphragm.
It was on top of your diaphragm.
Mine was live action. It was like going through a room and then all this shit started coming up. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Did you see anything?
I was in the sky.
You was in the sky.
balloon.
Sky
Hot
blue
air
balloon. Hot air balloon.
There was clouds.
Wow.
I think I'm close to that.
I was like, I be on a yellow balloon and we just be doing shit. We be like, I be on the balloon, then I turn into Naruto, then I go over there. I just be everywhere. Then the balloon took me in the air and then we was like in Paris. I don't know. But when you surrender, you're gonna actually allow your intuition to get to that point where you can really imagine it, but now you can work with God, the divine, the universe, to like align it in real time. You're gonna see the opportunity. You're gonna be like, oh shit. Fuck a tarot card, bitch, I am tarot. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, oh shit. Oh, for real? It's a game? Oh, let me duck.
That.
And y'all already be doing this. But now y'all really gonna be, hey, shout out to Mary J. Blige, she a Capricorn. You're gonna be big boss. Boss.
Yeah.
Say it with me. Say boss. All right. And then you're gonna really start to, you're gonna put your little suit on. You see how I put my little, y'all see my dress suit?
It's nice.
Don't play with me now.
Stop playing with him.
Mic drop.
Okay. You better shut your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all some bad mother.
Actually, I was like, man, I want something like that.
I'm saying y'all better go to your local Goodwill. I don't care. I got this from Goodwill. Don't try me now.
Yeah.
Okay, you better go wherever you need to go and get that wardrobe, get that bedroom. Some of y'all, it ain't. You said you wanted to be XYZ. You ain't even got nothing on the wall that say something. You ain't even got a picture of yourself and you took the face out the person who it is and you put your face in there and said, I'm that bitch. You got to really dream it and imagine it. If you don't surrender, you're never gonna be like, oh, okay. You ever had that face and you do something, you be like, yeah. I need y'all to get that face. I need y'all to do whatever it takes to get that face where when you do some shit, you be like, yeah. You remember I was bringing up the Atlanta accent? I was like, the fuck, shawty, fuck you talking about? I need y'all to get to that point in y'all life where y'all like, fuck you talking about, bitch.
What if my face is?
It could be that face too, like, yeah. Fuck you talking about, bitch. I did that. That's all we trying to get to in life. The top of the mountain. I did that. You want to be the GOAT, the Capricorn, the big boss. That's it. People be like, oh, I'm trying to go for this goal, this thing, that thing. You can do all these things. But the real feeling that every little kid, every young adult is trying to get to is that feeling of, I did it. Don't you feel good when you do some shit you always wanted to do? How do you think you're going to feel when you do the things y'all say y'all going to do? Y'all going to be like, and guess what? Your kids gonna look at you and they're gonna be like, oh my God, they're Superman, they're Superwoman, I wanna be just like them. That's all we're trying to do. We see all these people online just doing what they always want to do as a kid. That's why their life is so good. That's why it looks like that. It doesn't matter what struggle they come with. You may think it's picture perfect. It ain't perfect. They got moments too where it's uncontrollable events. Death, illnesses, all kind of crazy shit happening in life. But they use their imagination and they manipulate it in such a way where it becomes this beautiful story, like a little storytelling book. Oh, okay, let me find out you're gonna make some books for these kids. Shit, I just gave you $1 million idea.
There it is.
Girl, bye.
Now what you gonna do with it?
Oh, how she give me that look like? What you talking about? I'm about to get on that. Oh, okay. I just read your mind. Anyway, step 6. This is the last step. Step 6 in this bitch, integration. How it feel now? Did y'all feel a little like a?
I feel like I ran through a marathon.
You just ran through there. You just did it in your mind. Y'all just did that shit in your mind. Y'all like, ain't no motherfucking way I'm finna.
Boss my way up.
Yeah, I fought.
Ain't no way life finna just take me out.
My mama.
What? All these waves and feelings and emotions we go through, all these thoughts and okay, and say goodbye.
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 I don't need that. I don't need that.
I don't need that.
Okay? Take your shit.
Take your shit.
What other ones y'all want to say? Come on.
Take the shit.
Take your shit. Okay? Whoever in your life right now, even the people watching online, I want y'all to say, take your shit.
Take your shit.
Take your shit.
Your shit.
Fuck out
Far
of here.
away.
Because I'm a boss.
So far. Take your shit. You're the boss.
I'm the boss of my life. Right. All right?
Oh.
And I want y'all to hug your inner child right now. I want you to hug your inner child and say, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Right now, wherever you at, whatever you're doing, you just need to say, I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you.
Ooh, you got me here? How the fuck we got here? Y'all can say it if y'all want to too. How the fuck did we get here? Ooh,
How did I get here?
right.
How the fuck?
Because y'all actually doing the work. You on your journey. You on your spiritual journey. We talked about this in Jam Boom Boom's tarot lecture today. All right, spirit ritual. You are actually taking child to air. You already knew what that means. If you know what it means, you know what it do. Okay? We talked about how your spirit, you manifest it in this physical body, all right, over time. But your spirit has a certain ritual. Every day you brush your teeth, you wash your face, you turn on your music, you light your joint. That's a ritual. How you flow through life is your ritual. Now that you got your imagination, you got your inner mother and your father, you know how to connect with your divine feminine energy and make this bitch what you want it to be. You can use your ritual and your spirit to get into your own real spiritual journey and take life where you want it to take you, not where it's taken, where other people think you should go. And this is how we integrate with other people. Because if I'm going to the places I need to be going, if I'm doing the things I'm supposed to be doing, if I'm being that affirmative force in my life, that positive reinforcement, I'm showing up, I'm caring, I'm loving, I'm reinforcing it every single day, that is inner child healing. And a lot of people don't realize they're doing it every day. You just ignore it. You just side like step it. You be like, nah, you undermine it. You be like, nah, I ain't did shit. You just did like 5 million worth of shadow work that your mama, your daddy, and your sister, half your freaking, the generations of your grandma they didn't even have time to do. A lot of y'all, you are the end of the generational curses. Say, I am the end of the generational curses.
I am the end of the generational curses.
It's over. Baby.
Bye.
Bye. Dumbass drama. Dummy. Dummy. Chew. So when you honor the cycle that you're in with your inner child, whether it's you at the top of the mountain, you halfway on your way, you looking at the top like, fuck. You honor it. You be real. Like, once you honor you in it, you doing it, that's the real, oh, shit. You was that girl. You was that guy. You was that dude. You was doing it, girl. You was on it. You know how many people ignore this part of their path? They just complain. They just whine. They just actually be a child. A big-ass 2-year-old. A big-ass 5, 10-year-old. Your mama be goddamn 15. You be like, bitch, if you don't goddamn... If you don't goddamn get out my face, cause I got my own dreams I'm trying to get to. Some people don't even do none of this. They just complain, they whine, they look at everybody else around them like, because Samantha triggered me the other day and da-da-da-da, and they were being a narc to me, and they said this, and they made me feel that way, and it's about tis. Shame on us. That's why at the beginning we forgive ourselves. Not just for their shit, but the shit we've been putting up and putting in other people's lives. Karmically looping over and over and over the same thing, expecting different results. Not doing nothing about it to change it. We doing something about it to change it. And I don't care how small the changes is. Over time, you will accept, you will forgive, you will accept, you will adjust. You will take ownership, okay? You will surrender, and then you will finally integrate. You will find those people that you can do this shit with, that are really doing their shadow work. Where you're not trauma bonding, okay? You're not soul tying. Okay, I want y'all to say, bye soul tie.
Bye.
Ooh, let me hear that one more time.
Bye, soul tie.
Bye soul tie. We don't got time for that. Okay? You put the rest on all this shit. You letting others figure out shit for themselves. You like, look, Charlie. You said you gotta do this so you can be who you wanna be. I don't know when you said you're gonna actually, I don't know when you, look. You said you're gonna be a famous football player. I don't know when you're gonna actually go to the gym and goddamn do whatever you said you're gonna do. But I gotta go to my own rehearsal, my own thing that I promised, I committed, I took ownership. I got my own reality I'm out here creating. And you know what you're gonna go do? You're gonna find you some friends. You're gonna find you some people who like, yeah, Charlie cool, but bro, you actually trying to go do this shit? You want to find, who don't say, I want to find them people who doing what I'm doing.
I want to find them people who do what I do. I'm going to find the people who do what I do.
You know how you find them? Do what you say you going to do. Say, I do what I say I'm going to do.
I do what I say.
I do what I say I'm going to do.
I don't start nothing I can't finish.
I don't start nothing I can't finish. Look, y'all hear her. RTO. Miss Princess got the auntie. I'm coming to you clean these ears out, because girl, this ear been fucked up since prom. Since 2019, I can't hear shit. That 16-hour flight, I was like,
girl, the clinic down the road.
Oh, I'm gonna go over there. But I might still want to just come to you for your services. But lastly but not least, doing it all over again and again and again and again, to the point where you just start to learn how to do this with your future children. Sometimes we grow up in these homes and these environments, and our moms and our dads are like, they would be good at this and they would be good at that. When you have kids one day, you are going to love the fuck out of them how you're supposed to love and care for them, like a flower, like a plant, because you're going to be able to see things in them that they're not even going to be able to see, and you're going to be able to slowly but surely mold and shape their world for them. You're going to slowly and surely, through you doing your inner child work, you're going to be able to put them in a position with their own master plan. You're going to give them the tools and the crayons. You're going to give them the paper. You're going to give them the space. You're going to give them the room to grow into wherever the fuck they are, whoever they want to be. But it starts with you right now. And so you're not going to repeat those karmic lessons. You're not going to repeat those generational curses with them. You don't have to just say, I release the fears. I release the fears around motherhood or fatherhood. Ooh, let's say it again. I release the fears around motherhood and fatherhood. And if you are a mom or a dad, it's okay. You can still release it. Because you still that little kid trying to figure it out. And now that you know you're figuring out, you realize when you have kids, like, oh shit, I'm just here to help, be a hidden helper in their life or an open helper in their life and help them out. I'm not here to control them. I'm not here to mold them. God can put me in their life and use my womb or my vessel or whatever to be like, I am your master, you're my slave. No. We did not come into each other's lives to do that. And if we don't come into each other's lives to do that, we don't come into our children's lives to do that. And some of us will grow up with parents like that, where they think they're doing the right thing. They think they're doing what's out of our best interest and our best whatever. And they're not even doing what's best and right for them. They over there escaping. Y'all over here putting in the everyday real work. That's how you heal your inner child. All right? You do it over and over and over again. So, that's pretty much it. We're gonna end it there, but I do have a game for y'all to play with me. Okay. And we're gonna open the floor for readings at the end of this, if you do want to get a reading, okay? And lastly, I want to do a light talent show. So whatever you want to perform, you want to pull up here, you want to show us that you're gifted at, whatever. You don't even have to do anything. You'll be like, I know this and I want you guys to know about this and I want to present this real quick to you. Like, if you teach us something about what your thing is, as if like you're doing it for the real thing. I want y'all to basically show off your talent or your gift for your inner child. So you can just kind of get into that space in that world of like, what does it feel like? What is it, you know, what do people who do the things I say I want to do? How do they feel? How do they act? And once you get into that act, you can take that into your real life, and you can start to be it. And you can start to receive it, and you can start to do it. And then guess what? You don't have to escape. You don't get traumatized anymore. You take your triggers and you use them like a bitch.
Boss!
A boss. Period. And that's it. That is the inner child healing event right there, for the most part.
Thank you. All right, it's 7:53. You wanna like start things, take a break, and
Yeah,
start things
we'll
back
take a
up at
break.
8.
Yeah.
All right, cool, yeah. All right, so we're
Restroom.
just gonna restroom
Where
is
is
right down the hall, right past the there's a water fountain in the middle, and it's the ladies is right before it.
Thank you guys so much. And
So right
I
down
forgot
this.
what you
Oh, no,
said.
you cool with that?
make sure y'all just
I
say,
usually show.
make sure y'all real quick, just say thank you, inner child.
Thank you.
Okay. And y'all say with me real quick, thank you for showing up.
Thank you for showing up.
For yourself. Okay, for yourself. For myself.
You need a bathroom, restroom, something?
Oh, I'm fine. I gotta cool off. I'm hot.
It's just right down the hall. It's right in the middle of the hall. Whenever you need it. You need anything as far as transition?
No, I'm chilling.
All right, cool.
Bye, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We're gonna get into the game now, and yeah, hit me up. Love you. Let me know if y'all need a reading or whatever. I got you. Bye.
I might not be that person.